6ix9ine one of, if not the most hurtful figure in the rap game. I mean, he terrorized every side of the internet for years. He was coming at any rapper you could think of. Like, it was a point in time where 6ix9ine was beefing with Snoop Dogg. So, some years back, 6ix9ine got out of jail. Everybody was coming at him. Everybody was cooking 6ix9ine because he did what he did. When he was locked up, he told. And you know, 6ix9ine being a troll, he got online trolling a few months after he got out. One day out of the blue, he got online saying he should tell the world what rappers done snitched out here. And you know, 6ix9ine hot at the time, and Shade Room reposted what he posted. And he got in the comments and out of nowhere at Snoop Dogg saying, do you want to talk about what you done did? Basically hitting at the fact that Snoop Dogg ran. But he kept going though. You in denial, the paperwork is online, and 6ix9ine speaks on it from prison. But we choose to ignore who we want to call a rat. Then right after saying this, he gonna post a clip of him watching the interview of 6ix9ine where he was kind of hinting at the fact that Snoop Dogg did tell.
You might hear them getting caught with drugs, getting caught with a gun, stab somebody, do those type of crimes. They're not gonna come to prison. One of the reasons they're not gonna come, Snoop would never come. I mean, Snoop was on, you know, we did a murder trial for him, but then he was on probation. Then he got caught with 2 ounces of marijuana. Then he got caught with guns. And each time it's nothing. They're not gonna violate him. Because for the street guys know what I'm talking about. This is no puzzle. I mean, if you get a guy that constantly getting in trouble and never gonna come to prison, that's because he's an informant. He's a rat, a snitch, you know. And they're more important to the police on the streets than in here, because they never know what's going on. They might save their soul by telling them 3 or 4 or 5 other guys. You know, I'm from Compton, and a rat is the lowest you can go. A rat will do anything.
But Snoop wasn't finna let this slide though. He responded, talking how he always do. No, I ain't had nothing to do with 6ix9ine getting his tongue. We had the same lawyers. This rat reaching calling me a snitch, and FYI, he most likely drew up papers. Should get me on great terms now. So if I told him we would never be cool, and that's a fact. Now carry on and stay tuned for the Tattletales movie. But it's one thing about Snoop we all know. He a professional troll. And at first, he didn't even respond. He had somebody else do it.
2 things Silky ain't never seen. A turtle with speed and a monkey mouth knock-knee trout mouth I need. And when it's quarantine over, I'm trying to take the blue out the sky and put it in the white. Ah, you dig that? Yeah, see about it, dog head bitch.
But I ain't called Snoop pro troll for no reason. Just look at what he posted after.
That's where the fictional character comes into play.
You ain't no blood. You's a wannabe. When I get out, watch me do this, right? Watch me be right back on top, blood.
So you back on the streets?
50, you know the vibes. Judge, let me out, blood.
But you know, when it comes to beefing with 6ix9ine, the beef never gonna stop. This man gonna try his hardest to find any and everything about you. He'll turn the beef that was just between you and him into something completely different. Snoop dropped a pic of him and his wife on IG, and 6ix9ine gonna get in the comments saying that, ain't you cheat on her with Selena Powell? And you probably thinking, oh, this ain't nothing too crazy. He just in the comments. No. He posted what he claimed to be proof of Snoop Dogg cheating on his wife.
I'm getting ready right now.
Alright, do your thing. I'm not ready nowhere, so I'll hit you when I am ready.
When will you be ready?
I'm out.
And you're gonna see me?
I figured I don't be in Hollywood. I'll hit you when I am.
And this had the internet wild, and people was telling 6ix9ine he was taking it too far, and you know, for some reason, he did take it down. For once, 6ix9ine took something down. If anything, this the one person who normally wouldn't take something down. Did some of Snoop people get at him, or did he realize he took it too far? I guess we'll never know. That ain't matter. 6ix9ine was still talking about everything. The thing is though, this situation happened years ago, but it's still going. It may not be as public as it was, but Snoop definitely be trolling 6ix9ine to this day. Not too long ago, he was on TV and was in a trolling mood once again.
It wouldn't be the American Witness Awards without someone ratting out a relative. Here's the winner of the Tekashi 6ix9ine Memorial Snitch Award.
That beef could have went left. I mean, 6ix9ine been real disrespectful, like how he did King Von. These two right here got some crazy history. So a while back, before Von had passed away, he had spoke on 6ix9ine, because right around this time, 6ix9ine did just get out, and he was back trolling, trying to promote his album.
We just landed in Chicago and all that. Y'all got a huge announcement for y'all. I'm dropping the album September 4th. Tattletales, the album. I think the killers, the hitters is over. Try to keep it down. September 4th, y'all listen, September 4th, the album's coming. Let's pay respect to all the fallen soldiers.
Yo, keep on, dude.
Why?
You know how many niggas died here?
A lot of died.
Mad. Yo, we can get the other bottle?
I got it. Get the other bottle. Get another bottle. A lot of people died, right?
Oh, a lot of people.
Now make sure y'all go pre-order that album, man. Pre-order the album, man. We in Chicago. We in Chicago. Go pre-order the album. Link in my bio. The link is in my bio right now. Go pre-order. There's some hitters over there, so let me get in the car before they come.
And after this, it was like the Chicago Avengers started coming at him. At first, it was Lil Reese. He posted the IG talking. You got extorted. Then rat on your whole crew. Stop playing with me. Then it was Von. But Von was real public about it. If you remember, back when Nicki had dropped the song with 6ix9ine, Von ain't like that. Damn, I used to love Nicki Minaj. I know so many people that do anything to make it. Go against every moral, break every code, trade on every friend just for a taste of the fast life. And it don't even be worth all the loss and pain somebody went through. You chase. Time goes on though. They still on the internet just going back and forth. 6ix9ine being disrespectful, Von and Dirk being disrespectful. Right in the middle of their beef, Von passed away. And 6ix9ine ain't waste no time to get disrespectful. Not too long after Von passed, Dirk dropped his The Voice album with Von on there. And Von on the cover, basically just showing his respects to Von. But when the first week sales came out, 6ix9ine was talking wild. Use my name for sales. It's not blackball, has all industry support, 55K. And his mans was called at 4K. Hashtag King Von. Rest in peace. Dirk was denying all that though. 80K first week with 5 hours promo. Stop playing with The Voice. But he was saying this while Ack on the other hand was saying that he did sell 50K first week. But past that, they beef just kept getting deeper and deeper.
But they would have been like, King Von, the real demon quarter lacking, right? Because that's your favorite rapper. Lil Tim pull out a gun and shoot King Von. When he died, y'all all said Quando run rap. Ain't no fair ones. We shoot. Don't run up or we gonna shoot. King Von said, when I die, my is gonna slide every day. Cat. That's cat. Who slid for King Von yet? That nigga some piss, nigga. Fucking dumb nigga. Cause they ain't like that, nigga. How many niggas dying, nigga? The day they shot you, I slid on the Mongols. Cat, nigga. Slid where, nigga? You slid to the studio. You booked 4 hours. That's where you slid. Fact.
And really, over the next year, Dirk and 6ix9ine just kept going back and forth. 6ix9ine steady trolling and really started the whole slide for Von. But where it really get crazy is when 6ix9ine will bring somebody else into it. So over the time he been free, he got locked in with a YouTuber named Steve Will Do It. They had been doing some vlogs, giving money away, all that. So that was kind of cool. But at the same time they was doing all that, another figure came up. Perkio, aka fake Lil Durk. So Perkio going up, he in Durk music videos around Durk and all these rappers. Just know he known as a Durk clone. But the problem with being a Lil Durk clone means Lil Durk problems gonna come along with it.
That's what you gotta do, bro. Just got bro the jacket. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole jacket. Good, just leave the jacket on. Yeah, jacket?
He got set up. So remember, Steve Will Do. This is how the story went down. He hit up Perkio and was on some let's work, let's make a video. And so Perkio get out there, but instead of Steve, it was 6ix9ine. And when this first happened, you could see Perkio scared as hell. He little, saw these big ass security guard looking niggas around. And he was panicking right after everything went down. And he was just online trying to save his relationship with Lil Durk.
Nelk Boys, yeah, actually Nelk Boys, you feel me? They hit me up on IG. They sent me, they said, do I want to collab with anything and everything. I was like, all right, yeah, bet. I'm going to collab with them. So I start, you know, we chopped it up and everything. They said, all right. So they sent me the ID. They said, we going to collab. So, you know, I pulled up and then they started asking me some question. They said, you know, we about to film the video upstairs and everything. I'm like, all right, cool and everything. And then they talking about some 6ix9ine at the beginning. I thought they was trolling. I was like, all right, cool. You feel me? I was like, 6ix9ine and everything, but I didn't know 6ix9ine was there at all. And then them boys ambushed me. I saw 6ix9ine came out of nowhere. 6ix9ine and then his crew. He had a lot of niggas around him too. Like they all came, and then there was that one came and then started talking to me with a jacket on. I didn't know what was in the jacket. And then he started throwing, everybody ambushed me, like literally, like he threw the jacket on me. And then like I started saying, like this pressing his arms right here. it was pressing, and then I'm like, yo, I was looking at him, and every of them boys, like, they was filming and everything, they was filming and all that.
But the situation go down, and everybody mad at Steve. They like, you really set this little dude up. Perkio was 17, 18 at the time, so people was really mad at Steve until he came out saying something completely different.
All right, dear Perkio, you just posted a video saying that I DM'd you, I messaged you, and I set you up. First off, if you have the DMs of me messaging you, I'll give you $1 million because that's cap. Second, you said you came and you had no idea 6ix9ine was even there. Cap, let's roll the footage. You walked into the lobby and I said, 6ix9ine's here, he's upstairs, do you want to go upstairs? You went upstairs. And then finally, I didn't know any of this was happening. The people that called you to go film and the people that called you to give you money to film with 6ix9ine, they called me to come film for my YouTube, like a skit, and that's what I came to do. I didn't know that there was gonna be any of this disrespect shit. I didn't know that there was gonna be a hoodie. I didn't know that there was gonna be a bunch of people there. And, you know, I don't f with that. And I just wanna say, don't blame me because you feel like you f***ed up and you may have f***ed up relationships with 6ix9ine.
I can't talk about that.
Yeah, cause he's here. Like,
6ix9ine here?
6ix9ine, yeah, we're here. I don't know if you like, I don't know, maybe you want to like squash the beef. He's a nice guy, honestly. You want to maybe do it? I don't know. It'd be cool. I feel like you guys could be like,
Where he at?
he's upstairs. Like you guys, I don't know. Squash the beef, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Sweet, let's go.
And under that video, he wrote a caption that said, @FakeLilDurk. I ain't never experienced anything like this on the internet. And I feel like something going viral of me cause somebody lying ain't right. I meant what I said. $1 million if he got proof of me or the Nelk boys message him. Cause that never happened. If what he said true, he a millionaire. So don't you want $1 million, fake dirt? Basically, Steve stood on what happened. And I guess when the internet was still giving him backlash, he gave in and started saying he was sorry to Perkio and giving the money and all that.
This is all the money I have in my safe. I just want to give this to you. I just want to give this to you, just cause it show like I didn't mean no harm.
Yeah, no facts.
So this is everything I got, cash. I want you to have it. And if you want, you don't have to have this. But it's from my guy Neil. He gave me this, and I want you guys to have this jewelry. It's a love bracelet. It's Cartier. Mad expensive. Looks beautiful. If you want,
Like 20 bands, ain't it?
and then if you want to match it, you have the ring. But just show. I mean no harm. Like I'm sorry. I'm like truthfully in the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for what happened. This doesn't have to be on camera. Nothing. Like this is between me and you. Like I didn't mean harm. Like I'm not about that. You know what I'm saying?
Take that how you will, but I still feel iffy about the situation because he was friends with 6ix9ine. He knew what kind of person 6ix9ine was, and he still invited Perkio, a nigga who was known as a Lil Durk clone, somewhere near 6ix9ine. When Steve for a fact knew 6ix9ine and Durk had been beefing for years. So Steve should at least knew something was gonna go down, even if 6ix9ine didn't tell him something was gonna go down. But that's just me. I guess it's good Perkio came out with a bag at the end of the day. But someone who ain't getting no money from nothing is the one and only, the most iconic beef for 6ix9ine career.
My dad, homies, who you talking about?
What up, Bloody?
Who you talking about, bro?
What you mean what I'm talking about?
What dad homies you talking about?
Man, all your dad homies, I don't give who I'm talking about. All them.
Who you talking about?
You
Who you
ain't your
talking
dad
about?
homies. Who you talking about? I'm
You
gangster
mad?
like that. I'm gangster like that.
You gangster like
You
that?
know I'm gangster like that.
Where you at?
I'm in Brooklyn. What the f you mean where I'm at? I'm in Brooklyn. You know where I'm
Alright,
at?
stay in Brooklyn.
I'm gonna stay in Brooklyn.
Alright,
You
bet,
and
say
your dad-
less. We on the way.
Yo, Trippy, listen,
We on the
Michael
way.
White. Fuck Michael. You and your dad homies.
How we even get here though? Years ago, 2016, 2017, Trippy and Tekashi was cool. They was dropping songs together, recording music videos. It was looking like they was homies. And Trippie Redd even made a decision that would basically create 6ix9ine's career. So at this time, if you remember right, Trippie was always working with Pierre Bourne. They had dozens of songs together. And at one point, Pierre passed the beat over to Trippie Redd, expecting Trippie to rap on it. But no, Trippie made a decision he probably gonna regret for the rest of his career. He passed that beat over to 6ix9ine. He gave 6ix9ine the beat to his first hit, Gummo. Just really sit and imagine. If Trippie never gave him this beat, we wouldn't know about 6ix9ine today. But he passed the beat to 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine started promoting this song, Gummo. And this something I vividly remember. I remember I was in 8th grade the first time I ever heard that snippet, and I thought it was so hard. But it was a problem. Pierre hated the fact that 6ix9ine was on the beat. It was meant for Trippie Redd and Trippie Redd only. He didn't give Trippie Redd that beat to get it 6ix9ine. But by the time November 2017 came around, a lot of artists 6ix9ine was surrounded with started to get away from him because something from his past came up. He was on some predator time. Let's go back even farther. 2015 to be exact. Tekashi was out. He was fresh 18 and was at a party. He was turned. He was sitting there and he see a girl. He started cooling with her, touching on her, whatever. And he even had the camera out recording himself, getting some neck from her, but it was a problem. A problem with that whole situation. The girl was 13 years old and under the influence. So really sit and think about it. 6ix9ine just recorded himself getting neck and grabbing on a 13-year-old. Now, he's saying she lied to everybody about her age and that he was thinking he was older, but my nigga, you was 18 years old. I'm pretty sure you can tell the difference between a 13-year-old girl and somebody your age. But the situation went down and she was feeling crazy. She felt violated. And for some months, 6ix9ine didn't think nothing of it until March 2015 came around. He got arrested and got hit with some trial charges. I can't be too specific because YouTube would demonetize the video, but just know it was some real nasty kid charges. But for whatever reason, they let bro off the hook and they passed him a little plea deal where he wouldn't have to register as an SO, but would have to, in quotes from Pitchfork, complete 300 hours of community service, attend a mental health treatment program, write an apology letter to the girl and her family, in addition to the plea agreement, stop 6ix9ine from certain activities like posting or reposting online explicit or violent images of women or children, and not commit any crime or violation during the 2-year period. And when Trippie found out about all that, he was friends with 6ix9ine at the time, and he cut him off. And this was started they whole beef.
I'm sorry, bros. 1400 don't promote. We don't weird niggas on some whole different shit. I'm a timeless artist. I can't surround myself with goofies. But if we give clout, you feel me? We give clout. It was an accident. Technically not an accident. I made some good songs for bros, but that's not how we rocking. That's not who. No, none of that.
And so now they online going back and forth all the time, getting into it with each other. Trippie Redd was even clowning 6ix9ine, talking about how he get 1% of gummo every time it's played. Trippie posted on IG, it felt amazing, be safe. Just remember, I get 10% of gummo on anything else you do forever. Love you, and you won't ever fight me by yourself. Just know, gummo is bigger than Love Scars. In a matter of a month, and Pose is your biggest song that carried your first tape. And if you don't know, Pose is a song with 6ix9ine on it. But guess what happens after he disses 6ix9ine? Trippie gets jumped.
6ix9ine is still a 6ix9ine done. He can't come to LA at all. Never again.
6ix9ine got in my 12
if he comes to, bro, if 6ix9ine comes to LA, it's over. And I'm in New York right now, bro. You feel me? So it's like, if y'all really think, bro, about that, bro, really go tell that, like, pull up right now, like, right now, like, bro had waiting for me at my hotel. Some 9 trade. As soon as I walk in the building, hit right in my mouth.
Chase them 4 blocks. Chased you 9 trade off the motherfucking block.
I chased it myself mostly.
Shout out to
I ran them down myself.
Shout out to the
me,
real
myself, and I.
Niggas died on the hotel lobby.
This hoes for real though. Bro's a weirdo, bro. He be coming to my sessions. He'll sit there and be quiet, act like a bitch, bro. He won't say shit, bro. Like, he always in the cut, like, whispering and on some, like, little weird gay shit, bro. Like, bro is not no savage, bro. Like, he's not really about anything, bro. And the fact that I gave this nigga clout, and now the nigga around him, you feel me, they gonna try and protect him for the clout. His manager is a blood, so all them blood, them Crips that be in videos where it's all types of bloods and shit, all them be clout demons, you feel me? Real bloods don't do that. They don't want that clout.
And it didn't even take 6ix9ine long to respond back to it.
Yeah, we on live, you heard? We on what? We on live, you heard? Yo,
hey, yo, Trippie, you don't want to come out here. Y'all niggas don't want to come out here. Hey, yo, Trippie,
yo, I tell you, snitching niggas ain't not even, yo, bro, wild snitching. But know this is New York City is my city. Niggas talking about niggas out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how we coming?
Man,
snitching. They hit me. You talking about they hit you? Bugging out. I told you don't come to New York.
What's going on? But I feel really bad about it.
Your chin is bruised up. You just can't be out here calling people gay, bro. Can't be supporting false accusations. You can't be ranting on live, talking about I'm good in New York, talking about New York this, New York that. Like, you just can't do that, bro. You should put some ice on that chin. It's bruised up. I feel bad, bro. And you can't just start snitching and say it was the non-trade. You can't do that, bro. It's not gangster. That's not. I just want you to be my friend again.
This whole clip ironic now. He was trying to clown Trip for quote unquote snitching, and now look at you. Then after this, 6ix9ine was just on IG saying how New York on top and they running the whole game, but Trip ain't like this. Trip was feeling some kind of way because he did technically give 6ix9ine his whole career.
Either way, we went to the studio, we knocked out 3 records. My label with you, my label with you. So they signed you, nigga. And I still eat off that to this day, man. I get a finder's fee. When you find somebody, some talent, and you bring it to a label, it's this thing called a finder's fee. You get that, you feel me? I'm gonna get that August, baby. But yeah, like, bro, don't try and clown me on the internet, do none of that weak ass, bro. Like I said, nigga, got problems for me, none of that shit. Be problems if that's what you wanna do. I'm just saying, give credits where it's due. So I put you on. You not thankful for shit.
And 6ix9ine seeing this once again start snapping on him.
Yo, I want to send this message to a lot of kids out there. Don't let nobody tell you they made you. If you don't got the power to make somebody if you can't make yourself. I can't say, yo, I made that person, but that person way more lit than me. Make yourself lit before you make somebody else lit. If you don't got platinum records, which I have, if you don't have a top 5 debut album in the world that I have, if you don't have 1 billion streams that I have, a album that just released, and not even an album, it's a project, like an EP that just came out a month ago that went gold. If you don't have that, how the you made me if you can't make yourself? Don't say, yo, I know this person because someone made them. Nigga, you need to make yourself before you make somebody else. If you can't make yourself that, you can't make somebody else. You gotta work on yourself before you work on somebody else.
You wanna bring up records, you know what I'm saying? Love, platinum. Dark Knight Demo, gold, going on platinum. Bust Down, gold. Love Scars, gold, going on platinum. Pose, gold, going on platinum. That's fire! Right there. I just don't go on the internet and make a skit about my records doing anything. Because I'm not no internet ass. I'm viral for being me. That's why I don't give a about none of this. You still a at the end of the day. Where's Billy Otto? Where's Seco Billy? Where's all your homies at? What happened to them? They gone? You weren't paying them enough? 2. They weren't paying enough, huh?
10% August.
But they beef wasn't slowing down at all. It went from just 6ix9ine and Trippy, from 6ix9ine, Trippy, and the whole Chicago. Remember, back then, he was dissing all these Chicago rappers. Chief Keef, Tato, Lil Reese, really just everybody.
Nobody give a about what y'all did 3 years ago. I don't think y'all understand what I was talking about in my last video. What y'all did 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and living y'all raps, y'all don't do. I know that personally. What y'all gonna give me 48 hours? Yo, wait 2 months. Yo, this gonna die? Where I'ma die? Chief Keef, Lil Reese, all of them talking this Treyway. I bet y'all pull up to New Jersey now. Jersey ain't my city, but my brothers is there, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? New York, man, this Treyway, man. You know that shit? Leo.
The new Death Row.
Treyway. Block right here. This what y'all wanted me in Chicago. This old block right here. I should call it no block. It's 10 o'clock. What is that? Ain't outside. It's only 10 p.m. What the f*** nigga that, blood? You know what I'm saying? We in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna feed the homeless or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got 15 burgers here, giving back to the community because you know these other rappers, other Chicago rappers don't give back.
Then on top of all that, him and Tato beef was going real deep. At the time, Tato was dating Cuban Doll, right? He was going through a phone one night looking to find something, and he did. And after he did, he allegedly started hitting on her.
Yes. Yes. This the truth. This really what happened. This nigga to all the bitches, but mad. But be mad when I talk to anybody. Yes. Look where I'm at. The hospital. My hip is broke.
But you probably wondering, what could he have found in her phone to make him even want to do something like that? Basically, she was trying to get close with 6ix9ine, and when Tato found this, he was mad. He called 6ix9ine off her phone and started talking crazy.
Hell no, ain't gonna kill nigga, you yo, blood, listen to me. Listen, you hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Shut the up. You not kill nobody, blood.
And just some weeks after this, a song came out named I Kill People, featuring Trippie Redd, Sosa, and you can guess it, Tato. The song went viral, whole world tuned in, including the artists we know too well.
To be more specific, obviously you see the beef that's going on between 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd, and obviously my name was thrown into that, and my energy was kind of used to spark a fire to that conversation. And I was silent about it because I didn't feel the need to address it, and I didn't feel as if it would be smart to address it, because only in the sense of the fact that I felt like I would address it in a negative manner. Now, I feel that I do want to address it, but I want to address it in the best way imaginable. I want to say that you have two very, very good artists and two people put in positions of power that don't understand that the way that they deal with the situation kind of makes that energy transpire in many different aspects and spreading negative energy throughout the world. And I feel like the best way to deal with the situation is to understand this. If you're not progressing as a person and you're not learning how to deal with situations as a person, and you're not at least trying to be mature or trying to deal with the situation and disregard the negativity that it contains, then you're really destroying yourself as a person, and you're trying to put that energy somewhere else, and you're feeding off that energy back and forth. So the reality of the conversation is we have two young men that, and myself as a young man as well, two young men that are really going back and forth about something that really isn't even important. Like, use your power to better the world. Go do a food run. Like, take care of the homeless. I mean, I'm sure they're already taking care of the families, but make the conversation something different. Maybe if the conversation was, okay, who's doing more for the community than the next person, then I would understand the conversation. Then I would understand the conversation, and there would at least be there would be a good conversation behind it, or good energy behind it. At this point in time, yes, he has 6ix9ine has negative stipulations behind his name. Yes, I have negative stipulations behind my name. Trippie Redd knows he has negative stipulations around his name, regardless of whether they come to the light or not. There are things that we know, that I know, that I don't care to go to the media and say, and I don't care to try and de-glorify anyone's name. I'm not trying to detest anyone's worth or trying to belittle them in any way, because I'm not afraid to give their names energy. I'm not afraid to address the conversation, because I'm confident within myself as a person. I want you guys to know that beyond all else, you can have an amazing career. You can have the amazing career, you can have the most money, you can have all of these things. But if you're not growing as a person, if you can't look at yourself and consider yourself a good person, and you can't be satisfied with yourself, what are you really? People see us and they glorify our positions, and they think that every celebrity is an amazing person, and they kind of dehumanize them in so many different ways, and they expect them to act accordingly, to act almost perfect. And if that's the standard, and if we're supposed to meet that standard, then I really want to say that this back and forth bickering about whose, excuse my French, whose dick is bigger, and whose clout is bigger, and who has the most clout, and the reality of the conversation is it's childish.
And when X spoke about it, he kind of got dragged into the beef. And once again, Trippie Redd did something he probably still regret to this day.
Eat your ass, keep talking about Zillikami. And made an instant snap listening to Trap Star. Then I looked up the videos, ended up becoming cool with him. I flew him out to LA and seen that I was a blood, stole all the sauce. X the same type of though. X too. He a bitch too. That nigga, he stole Ski Mask style. He stole my style. He just collided with his shit. Like all these bro. All these hoes. I'm out in LA. I'm at the Lowe's Mo Hotel. I'm not no. You got a problem with me? Pull up. Hello. Pull up. We got the blicky, stiffy, dicky, licky, right now.
And probably what hurt him the most is X passed away a month after this. I don't know if they squashed the beef or not, but I think they did. But Trip still said what he said. 6ix9ine just kept getting more and more disrespect. So in the middle of the whole beef, Trippie was publicly dating a girl named Alex, and she had Trippie Redd tats all on her face, on her hands. She was looking like she was Trippie girl. Got posted on 6ix9ine IG with a picture of her and 6ix9ine, but it get worse. A couple days later, she in the car with 6ix9ine, but 6ix9ine and Trip got back to beefing, going back and forth all the time until everything fell apart. 6ix9ine got arrested and he snitched, but he wasn't just snitching on his gang members. He was in the courtroom talking all about Trippie Redd. He was asked about Trippie Redd, said this: Trippie Redd was a part of the 6ix9ine Brims, but he said more than that. Remember when 6ix9ine got Trippie jumped, right? He was even speaking on that situation. Trippie Redd's manager said he wanted to squash the beef. He gave us the address of a video shoot. We surveillanced it, waited for Trippie, we stake out. Trippie Redd comes, get in with like 15 people. We follow him for an hour, get on the highway. The Sprinter van gets to the hotel. We don't want to get spotted, so Shotty get out. He tell me to stay in the car. Harv parks parallel to the hotel. He in there with 3 other guys. Shotty come back screaming saying it's Treyway. We got him, we got him. Shotty said Harv punched Trippie Redd in the mouth. 6ix9ine really was telling everything, but as time goes on, he's still locked up. By the time 6ix9ine get out, he was still wanting to get into it with Trippie Redd. So one day in 2020, Alex come out of nowhere, posting a clip of her from back in the day when she was in the bed with 6ix9ine. And I don't know if she was trying to promote some music she had going on at the time or what, but she reposted that clip basically saying she ain't do nothing with 6ix9ine and it was just for a video. I stay out the way, but best believe I know how to play. Y'all let the tiger out the cage. 6ix9ine ain't hit. He lied on his meat. Yeah, I control too, but I be saying facts. She wasn't done though. 6ix9ine was threatening to expose her for giving some head on camera. But the thing is, it is a video of her giving head on camera. But she said it wasn't 6ix9ine. She said everyone know what video you talking about. I posted it myself and it definitely wasn't your dick. Actually, it wasn't no dick. I'm the ultimate female troll. But him arguing with Trippie Redd X led him right back into beefing with Trippie Redd. And right around this time, 6ix9ine was getting ready to release his Tattletales album. But the thing is, he blackballed at this point. Everyone hate him. Everybody looking at him with pure hate, including Billboard. When he was getting ready to drop, they came out implementing a whole rule just to destroy his album sales. For years at this point, whenever someone big dropped the album, their first week sales would always be bundled in with merch drop. Fans buy merch and they'll sell the album with the merch, which in turn makes the album sales go up. And for a long time, it was never a problem. But when 6ix9ine got ready to drop, all of a sudden, Billboard makes a rule saying that merch drops won't make album sales go up no more. And the thing with 6ix9ine, his whole marketing thing was how much his album was gonna sell and how much his merch was gonna help his album sell. But he came back to this topic a couple months ago. So out of nowhere, earlier this year, they reverted the rule, right? You can now get album sales with merch bundles. And when 6ix9ine seen it, he was mad. Billboard account limited fan packs / merch bundles with physical albums toward Billboard 200 chart starting this summer, June 30. So 6ix9ine got in the comments saying this rule got changed in June/July of 2020. I sold over $3 million of Bulge merch for Goomba. The Nicki and Travis thing was in 2018 because I promoted the industry, changed the rules and laws just to blackball an artist. That's how I know I really get mad all you want, but this is fact. Now how do y'all feel about that? Because all of a sudden when 6ix9ine got ready to drop, the most blackball artist in the game, now Billboard don't want to take merch bundles all of a sudden. But I'm telling you all this because this goes right back to Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine. So he was hoping his album was gonna sell good because he had so many bundles. And at first, it was projected to sell 150,000 first week. But as the days went on, the predictions dropped to 50,000, 100,000 decrease. XXL said, as of press time, it's unclear what caused such a large decrease in projection sales. However, it's speculation that many of the album bundles of Tekashi's LP has been deemed illegible. He was mad though. He felt like he wasn't getting a fair chance in the music game or nothing. I woke up in a bad mood and I'm gonna keep it in a buck. I'm supposed to be in a good mood, but not in a bad mood. Album just dropped yesterday. I'm looking at all these streaming services. They completely shutting us out. no Apple Music reposts, nothing. When 6ix9ine album sales dropped that much, Trippie ain't care. Cause at this time, he was selling decent. 100K, 70K. He was always selling between that 70 to 100,000. And so he seen that opportunity to clown 6ix9ine and he took it. It's embarrassing seeing Trippie laugh at sales because his last tape sold about 7,000 first week. And he even gave a statement on a clip of him from the past where he was once again making fun of 6ix9ine first week sales.
All the C-list rappers, we about to create Avengers of trash. We gonna sell what? If we all put our 30,000 first week together, we gonna make a bill.
The clip came back to life after he sold 30K on the project himself, and this wasn't no mixtape, wasn't no surprise drop. This was a tape he had been promoting for months. That video of me dissing someone that had 30K was a person that would go as far as to diss my dead brother. And surprisingly, 6ix9ine ain't even trolled Trippie Redd when all these bad album sales came out, or really trolled Trippie at all since they last situation. How long will this go? We don't know, but what we do know is the effect TikTok had on some artists that blew up over the years. A lot of the rappers that blew up on TikTok fell off bad, and I find out what really happened to them on the vid on screen right now.